Hello everyone, welcome. It's Dumfries Ice Bowl. My name's Andy Glenn. I'm joined by my good friend Darren Brady. Darren, how are you doing, well?
I'm good. Yourself, Andy?
I'm doing great. I'm really looking forward to this testimonial game. It's been in the books for a wee while, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like I say, it's one we've known about for a while. We've all been looking forward to it. The day's come. The Dumfries public's come out. The Sharks fans have come out in the numbers. The rink's looking pretty full. It's all set for a good game.
Absolutely. There have been all sorts of things on for Struan Tonnar, the man that we are celebrating. He's only played for the one club for his entire career, but there's been all sorts of stuff that's went on leading up to this game. Today is the game, the big event as such, but there's been a quiz night, a race night, there's been a chat for legends, and they've all been well supported, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like you say, it's been a great few weeks for a great player, a real Sharks stalwart and servant who thoroughly deserves this big day today. And it's like you say, I think everyone's really looking forward to it. The atmosphere is excellent. Well,
I was going to ask you how the atmosphere's been, because I noticed that your wife's up in the Ladies' Day thing. What's that all about then?
Yes, I'm designated driver today, Andy, and it's like you say, I can see why I'm designated driver, because my wife and her friend are getting, let's just say they're enjoying the delights of Sharky's Bar.
Oh, what's happening with that? There's been a ladies' event up there, hasn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like I say, they bought tickets. Struan put on a Ladies' Day. I think they were met with a glass of Prosecco, and there's been an act on up there. There's cocktails, there's bites to eat. It's like you say, it's well attended up there. They're all having a lot of fun.
Well, the fun's just about to start here in the rink, because we have two teams today, a Struan Tonnar 51 blue and a Struan Tonnar 51 white, and the man himself will play in both teams. So let's have a quick look. Goal will be Callum Hepburn wearing 30. Number 1, Gary Russell, who is a goalkeeper, will be playing out with goals today for the blue team. Olivier Arsenault, the Canadian, will be playing 5. Kyle Horn comes back wearing 5. Mark Gallagher, who is the captain, will wear 10. And also wearing 10 will be another captain, Liam Stenton. John Churchill wears 14. And my favourite player of recent times from the Sharks era. This is the one and only Petro Gapa, comes over from Finland. The Slovak wears 19, and it's going to be great to see Petro again. Scott Plews wears 24. Duncan Spears wears 38. Nolan Gardner's listed at 43, but I know he's went home to Canada, so he's not here. Scott Crane wears 45. Ross McMeekin wears 49. Captain Struan Tonnar, yeah, I know, 3 captains, it's confusing, I know, I get it. He wears 51. James Hutchison wears 55. Owen Ray is one of those under-19 players that will be played for Scotland this morning in their victory. Well, it was a draw, but they won in overtime over the English. He's trying to get back, and he will wear 55 if he can get back here. Joe Coulter, an alternate captain, wears 63. Rory Lockerbie, all-round good guy, wears 67. Callum Boyd should wear 68, but I haven't seen him in the rink today so far. Craig Mitchell wears 77. Kyle Carruth, like Owen Ray, trying to get back from Sheffield, he wears 88. And Ross Murray, another alternate captain, will wear 90. That's the blue team. That sounds quite a good team, Dan, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like I said, there's some big names there, definitely some big names from the past and some from the present as well.
Well, the white team in goals. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Bottom of the line here for the blue team. Grant Scott in goals. He'll back up Callum Hepburn. Sorry, Grant. That's you out there. For the white team, John McLaughlin wears 72 and will probably start in goals. Josh Grieveshin wears 3. Stuart Kerr wears 6. Bob Chambers wears 7. Mason Alderson's listed but will not play. He's in America. Kel Beattie is definitely playing because I saw him in the warm-up. He wears 12. Stevie Adams is 14. Lewis Young is also number 14. Kieran Hare is 15. Bailey Thompson, he's trying to get back from Sheffield as well. He wears 16. And Uncle Mikey, Michael Thompson, wears 17. So Mikey Smash wears 17. Ben Cothray wears 18. Lewis Houston wears 18. And Yuri Senko also wears 18. You can see where this difficulty for us commentators.
It's going to be fun this afternoon.
Yeah, we're wrong. There's so many numbers are the same. Richard Bentham wears 19. 2. Connor Coco Henderson wears 25. Gordon Horn wears 28. And Reynolds wears 44. Liam Danskin wears 49. Struan Tonner's listed in the white team as well, and he wears 51 there. Keane Shevlin just returning from a serious injury. The young man was in a rather severe car crash. But speaking to him beforehand, he was meant to be in hospital for 3 weeks, got out after a week and a half, and is feeling fine and is working his way back to fitness, and it was a delight to see him back. Nice to see you back, Keane. Pavel Mericek wears 71. 89 is Scott Henderson, and backup goalkeeper, our second goalkeeper, is Chris Ray, and that is the white team. There's a whole load of player sponsors that go along with everyone. The team white, the bench manager is Hazel Mayer, and the head coach is Thomas Hurley. He is backed up by assistant coach Jamie Thompson, and the kit manager is Scooter. That's the team that play in white. And player partners for Bob Chalmers is the Solway Sharks Junior Ice Hockey under 14s and 16s in Cookie. Creative, they sponsor Kel Beattie. Spence Racing sponsor Stevie Adams. Phoenix Houston sponsor Kieran Hare. ASN Timberworks sponsor Bailey Thompson. Kinley Care is the sponsor of Lewis Houston. 33 Air Solutions also sponsor John Dunbar. Compound sponsor Gordon Horn. WCT Services Limited sponsor Chris Ray. Liam Danskin is sponsored by 33 Air Solutions, and Candice Handley sponsors Struan Tonnar, and Alfie Nugent sponsors Scott Henderson. That's the sponsors for Team White. Team Blue, bench manager is Brian McMeekin, and head coach is Carter McNaught, and he's backed up by the one and only Martin Grubb, and kit manager is Peam Stenton. Sponsors for Martin Grubb are Laurie, Caleb and Izzy Grubb, his children. Creative also sponsor Olivia Arsenault at 5. Stacey Wilson sponsors Mark Gallagher at number 10, and 33 Air Solutions also sponsor Liam Stenton, number 10. Sheila, Amanda, Cara and Mo sponsor the one and only Peter Gappa. Calvin Nelson sponsors Callum Hepburn. Condor Apparel sponsors Scott Crane. ASN Timberworks sponsor Ross McMeekin. Candice Handley also sponsors Struan Tonnar on the blue team as well. Kieran Nelson sponsors Owen Ray. Cowboy Creative sponsors Joey Coulter. Stacey Wilson sponsors Callum Boyd. 33 Air Solutions also sponsor Kyle Carruth, and Cowboy Creative also sponsor Ross Murray. That's all the sponsors and players as the players get introduced onto the ice by the one and only Owen Blackstock, rinse announcer, as the white team come on the ice. Right, I've blethered for ages, darling. It's now your turn. Have a blether.
It's my turn for a blether. I'm just watching some of these boys skating on. Some of them look out of breath by the time they've just done the skate on. It'll be interesting to see how many minutes some of these guys get in today. It's like you say, a lot of them have not played for a while. We've got some guys who obviously played with the Sharks this season, but I'm sure it'll all be good. There'll be plenty of line changes. Hopefully, I don't think we'll see too many men penalties, Andy. Do you?
Oh, there's guaranteed to be penalties, because there'll be Swedes hidden in the penalty box. There'll be a lot of hooking and tripping going on. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
I was going to say, when you're saying players out of breath skating half the rink, we'll be only talking about Kel Beattie and Lewis Young, who've just came back from Ibiza.
No, them boys are fine. It's like you say, they're fighting fit. Them boys, they can handle a night on the beer and then a game or two. But it's like you say. I watched a few of the old boys. I'll not name any names, but they were warming up earlier on in the afternoon. Didn't look like water they were drinking.
Yeah, there may have been a few alcoholic beverages supped before the game. I would be checking the water bottles over on the benches. That's an absolute certainty. And we'll see how it all goes. But the blue team get introduced now. Gappa getting a huge welcome
big
here.
Cheer for Gappa.
I mean, Gappa is one of those players that fans, I mean, they just loved him, as were all the Slovaks that played for the Sharks. But Gappa in that Shark Slam winning team of just 3 seasons ago was awesome in the final games, and it's a pleasure to have Gaps back in Dumfries. He's never had to buy a drink since those seasons, I'll tell you that for nothing. Darren, he never gets his hand in his pocket because we're all buying him drinks, that's for absolute sure.
No, absolutely, it's like you say, massive name for the Solway Sharks is Gapper. Even now, even 2 or 3 years after he's not played for us, there's not a game goes by when we're at home when he's not mentioned. I mean, it's like you say, the fans love the guy. Great to see him back.
He hasn't played in 2 years, he says. But
he looks after himself though, doesn't he, Andy? He looks as fit as a flea still.
Oh yeah, he works outdoors as well, so works in Helsinki. And I was just interestingly trying to talk to Martin earlier in the week, and he was saying that he quite fancies being assistant coach to Carter McNaught. And because Carter was saying, well, here's Tonnar, biggest cheer of the day for Struan, of course. And the last time he was on this rink was emotional. He was on with his daughter Blair, but he takes it off of honour already, and it's just great to see Struan. And we're applauding them up here in the commentary box too. So yeah, Martin Grubb was telling me Carter has been drawing up some gameplays. Martin said if Carter gameplays are any good, he's going to steal them for the NIHL.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like you say. I mean, we all know how good Martin is, but maybe he might just learn a thing or two this afternoon.
A 10-year-old might be able to teach him a few things.
Absolutely.
Right, they're going to line up at the blue line.
See, the officials have all got some glasses on. I can't quite make them out. Are they trying to suggest that they can't see these officials?
It's quite funny. So I can only see 2 officials, so it's Luke and Calvert who are the officials. As Dave Yule takes some photos. So ceremonial puck drop, so Danskin's getting the ceremonial puck drop. So I'm expecting you to be doing some homework on this one, Dan. If you see anybody that's going to be good enough for us next season, get them circled on the team sheet, and we'll try and get them after the game.
Absolutely. I'm looking at some of these youngsters around the ice as well, Andy. It's like you say, future.
Well, I can see Struan with daughter Blair over there on the blue line, getting her picture taken. I see his wife Carolyn over there as well. I'll tell you what, you were right about the crowd turning up. It's not far away from an NIHL game here, is it, Dan?
No, it's fantastic. It's like you say, it's great to see. People have turned out in the numbers. It just shows you what I regard Struan's held in by everybody here at the Solway Sharks and the town of Dumfries itself.
And a bit of a throwback to some of the old music that the Sharks would play coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. A super turnout for Mr. Solway Sharks, as he's known locally. And normally some of these testimonial games can be a bit tame, but you know what? Hockey players, the competitive element will just kick in, won't it?
Absolutely. It's like you say, I'm sure there's 1 or 2 guys out there that have already got somebody in an opposing shirt. They've got them marked out. They want to win a bit of a personal battle today. It'll be good-natured fun, of course, but hockey's hockey. It's like you say, you know what these boys are like. They're all winners.
Well, I can see assistant coach Martin Grubb over there on
He's looking
the bench.
he's looking resplendent in that jacket, isn't he?
He is, because he's not a head coach today. That's what it is. I can see bench coach Hazel Mayer over her side, and I'll tell you, the main coach over there and the white team. I kind of quite like that. Thomas Hurley. Thomas there with the shirt and tie, and looking good,
Absolutely.
Good
like
effort. He's got the clipboard and all the rest of it ready. Draw the plays.
As long as you don't use that clipboard to smack a player over the back of the head who's not doing as he's told.
I think that's exactly. Yes, I think he's entirely entitled to do that. Right, let's see who's in goals. Right, we do have Jordan McLaughlin, and that looks like Callum Hepburn to me. Can't see the number, but that's big Callum every day of the week, isn't it?
Nah, it's big Cal. It's like you say, easily recognisable.
And it's won by the blue team, who plays it back to Stenton. And it's behind Blues and picked up. Shot comes in there from the white team, and it was Mel Herchik. Pav, shot high, wide and handsome, I'm sorry to say. Here's Tonnar playing up front. Little drop pass, pushed wide by Chalmers there, as Stenton picks up. Here's Tonnar again. He's got the chance there. Dunbar will pick up, and there's a good chance of a break, but Stenton's up for the game. He's been about. He's everywhere. White team there changed already. Played 40 seconds. Blues plays it in. It's pushed to the side by McLaughlin. We'll not mention what team Jordan plays for at all. Not going to mention it at all tonight.
No. It's a four-letter word we don't like to repeat here, isn't it, Andy?
Oh, Reynolds with a shot there, puts it past. Bentham with a shot. And that's what you remember Richard Bentham doing, don't you?
There you go, it's like you say. That's what we were talking about before with these hockey players. You got a chance to let one rip there and you let it rip.
Nice little, bit loose there. There's a bit
showboating, a bit of showboating there.
I'm expecting at the very least there to be a bit of showboating. Reynolds plays that forward there. Adam started well, with a couple of looks. Pass through the middle, looking, but that's cut out really well by Kel Beattie.
Good defensive work there by Kel.
Yeah.
You'd expect it.
Well, he absolutely destroyed player of the year, didn't he? You know, the award ceremony.
Yeah, I think rightly so. I think the way he finished the season, it's like you say, you look back at the season now, he was absolutely standout. Those last 5 or 6 games, every single game he played out of his skin. He was superb.
How many awards did he win? Chance.
I think it was only one he didn't win.
He
was only one he didn't win.
He won 5, I think.
I think it was 5. It's like you say, he got sore feet by the end of the night. He was up and down that much. It was great to see,
deflection chance there. And,
that's a good save.
Pad save there by Hepburn. Flip forward. Just trying to see what players are actually on the ice. It's probably linked to their alcohol consumption pre-match.
Yeah, probably. It's like you say.
And those that haven't had the necessary amount of alcohol are on the bench drinking heavily right now. See, you thought I was going to say the opposite there, didn't you? Yeah. Here's Ross McMeekin. He gains the red one. Hit a shot, Ross. Come on. He plays a little pass. I think he's looking for, I think it was a locker there, wasn't it? Oh, White have taken over. Little move through the middle. Comes out to the left where Scott Henderson has it. He reverses it around. Griefson was the intended. But Lewis Houston got in the way. There's Lewis Houston. It's nice to see him back in the ice. Missed him this season. He really did.
Yeah, it is nice to see him. My boy's got his Sharks jersey with Lewis's name on the back. It's like you say. I worked with Lewis for a while. He's a really nice lad. It's a shame he's not playing still.
Well, he was always my Lewis Houston, you little dancer, when he scored a goal, and I said that a few times in my time. Just hoping I can see it again tonight. There's Lockerbie, he moves forward. He's got Galley in front of him. Mark Gallagher plays it back. Chance flips over. Gary Russell, goalkeeper turned poacher. Rory playing it in. Oh, that's loose there. Comes off McLaughlin's stick at the wrong angle. We played about 4 minutes and change just now. Still goalless here in Dumfries. Miller check. He misses his iron brew, that's for sure. We'll see him with tin iron brew. There's Murray. Players he's coaching are going to be asking him what's going on. There's Arsenal now, Floyd comes forward. Chalmers will pick up. Chalmers with a nice little outlet pass on the backhand side. Picked up in the blue line. Comes back. And White take over again. Now the hair check is on the left. And they're going to call ice. Boo! First whistle of the night.
I think there were 2 of them at least offside there, Andy.
Everybody's delighted that there's a whistle now. They can take a break. No, been a whistle. 5 minutes. It's maybe not quite the same pace that you would expect in an NIHL game.
No, but I think these boys are they're just warming up, to be honest with you. I think you can see they're just easing themselves into the game. And it's like you say, maybe just burning off that first 2 or 3 beers they had an hour or so ago. They'll get a second win shortly.
An hour or so?
An hour or so ago.
We've been playing 5 minutes.
No, I mean when they started drinking an hour or so ago.
When they started drinking,
or when
absolutely.
They finished.
A little chance here, played into the area. Net ripples, but it's actually the stick of Hepburn that rippled the net. Arsenal plays the puck out, that's loose though. As Beattie moves forward, he'll be looking to get one over on his defensive partner.
There you go.
Well, a little shove there, I like that.
You can tell it was 2 current players there, couldn't you, Andy? The pace of it just went up a little bit.
And they play together, and they're trying to get one over. Here's another one of my favourites, is Bentham. All right, we're having a little message coming through on the live chat on YouTube. Thanks so much for getting in contact. It's Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. Wait to see what Thomas does with that clipboard. Remember, Bob Chalmers is his coach.
There we go.
Well, Bob Chalmers does do a lot of coaching, and obviously Thomas is his coach. So Thomas has obviously spent a huge amount of money to be head coach for the night, or maybe it's just talent, and maybe that clipboard has got an actual purpose. I'm watching this without. I'm not going to watch the hockey anymore, Lindsay. I'm going to watch this instead.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like you say, he's a serious young man on that bench. You can tell he's taking a keen interest in it.
He's looking great. I think every coach should be like that. Martin, come on, up your game. You've got to be looking like that. Martin does actually look a bit like him, actually.
I wonder if you look any guys that are not doing as he's told them.
Well, he's looking like he knows what he's doing. Hazel's up there trying to keep him right. I see that with the hands folded. It's like, this is not how I planned this. I don't know, you're maybe not even getting this on the stream. But we'll move it over a wee bit just to see Thomas. Can you see him now? Wait for the puck to go dead and we'll go backhanded shot. Oh, is that Younger, is it, with the looks of it?
That's Youngen.
Lewis Young scores the first goal of the night. A backhanded shot from the slot area.
I'll be kind and just say that he capitalised on a defensive mistake. We'll not name the defender, but it was a bit of a mare.
Was it? I was too busy looking at what was going to happen. What was going to happen with the clipboard?
Nice finish though. Still a nice finish from Lewis there.
Well, there's not many shots. Only one shot has been confirmed really, apart from the ones that signed 2-year contracts for next year. So maybe Younger's price per games just went up a notch with that backhanded goal. There's Lockerbie interchanging. Here's Keane Chevlin. He flips it around, it's knocked down out of the air, and Chevlin will pick up again.
Yeah, it's great to see Chevy out on the ice. It's like you say, he did suffer some serious injuries. To be out on the ice so quickly, testament to young man. Got great recovery skills, and he's got great courage as well.
Well, Reynolds and Young looking to double the white team's lead there, but nothing doing as Lockerbie picks up. Comes to Gary Russell. Russell will take the shot, and McLaughlin just sticks that away nonchalantly into the corner. Blue pick up, recycle. Comes out to the The blue line, and it's Lockerbie again. Beat 2. Come on, Rory.
Oh, look at that.
Skills! Absolute skills from Rory Lockerbie. Sign him. And Martin's got a smile on his face. Like, get the contract out now. Get him signed for next season.
Straight through the middle there. It's like you say, McLaughlin, no chance. Left him scrambling on the ice.
Yeah. Nice finish by Rory. Well done, Rory.
I wonder if that young, sorry Andy, I wonder if that young coach there on that on the white shirts bench, he's just questioned his defenders there. There wasn't many near that. There wasn't many near her as he went through.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Dan. I was like, Thomas is going to be going. He can't be happy with that defensive performance. But it was, to be fair, it was a bit of brilliance from Rory. There's 1-1 here. Oh, guess who?
He's the main man himself.
Oh, that's a big shot.
Just fanned it slightly, didn't he? Didn't quite get hold of it.
You've never lived till you've seen a Struan Tonnar coast to coaster. Stenton was in there looking for a bit of the big glory. Hairdo's away. Kieran Hare, he's got everybody to beat. Beats 1, beats 2. Pushed to the side. Tonar's not having any of that. Kicked forward by Crane. Under a bit of pressure there as Churchill takes over. Sorry, Churchill that is. Comes all the way around. The white team should exit now. Scott Henderson's there. That'll be offside. No, come back on, that's fine. Stenton will pick up. Stenton doesn't do anything at slow speed, does he? He goes down. Flip forward. He's looking for a number there, isn't he?
Stenton's had a wry smile. I think he knows who's put him down. He knows who's done it.
There's Boyd playing now, see him? I was Jacqueline saying to me it was number 89.
It definitely was number 89. And,
hits the bar. So Scott Henderson is probably on Liam Stenton's hit list. Don't know your team captain. That's got to be rule number 1, is it not? And a bit of joker in the thief.
I see the players are getting drinks from the opposing benches. One bench must have the vodka and the other one must have the Red Bull or something.
I think folk are thinking we're not taking this seriously.
Well, I'm sure they are all taking it seriously. The drinking and the hockey. I mean, it's
multi-skill.
Multi-skill. You got multi-skill.
Scott Henderson. Scotty scores past Hepburn.
There you go.
Hepburn's not happy. But Coach Thomas is happy. So's Hazel. Mark Peterson there taking photos. And that was a nice wee goal, I liked that.
Yeah, it was a great finish. I'd fancy Cal to save that normal season, normal sort of play, but it's like you say, good finish nonetheless. In the corner. This
is when the lack of the NIHL app is going to kill us as commentators, mate, because we need to take note of everybody that's scored goals so far.
I know.
Yeah, we're not that professional, but
no.
I know somebody who is.
There you go.
We've got Lockerbie scoring for the blue team and Young and Henderson scoring for the white team. Thanks to Mrs. G for that. Backhanded shot, flips one. Comes back out, shot comes in, covered up. Just trying to get the puck returned there. Ready to go again. Face off to the right of Hepburn. We've got to keep our eyes on the keepers changing because they're going to play both keepers at some point, that's for sure as well.
Yeah, I think everyone's going to get plenty of ice time this afternoon.
Tonnar coming in. Tonnar takes the shot. It's loose in front. Herchik comes down the left, he flips a nice pass forward, comes off the feet of Stenton who plays football with it, and he just eases by everybody.
Just puts the afterburners on a little bit.
But he doesn't really, I mean he's only got about 15%.
No, exactly.
That's the scary thing, there's a little chance here for Pav, plays it back.
Oh!
No! Kel Beattie. Oh, no, dearie me.
Kel will not live that one down. You can see he's got a wry smile on his face. I think it's an embarrassing smile, that.
His mum's
should have buried it.
His mum's sitting in front of her. She's got her head in her hands. I'm trying to make up for it now. Going in the backhand side.
That was a finish of a player who's already got his contract for the next season.
He's still smiling. He's not going anywhere near the bench in case Thomas tears him a new one.
We saw that at the end of the national season, Kel likes to hit him from the blue line. That's where he's most dangerous.
Yeah, Kel only scores brilliant goals, that's for sure. Some of the overtime winner down in Romford near the start of the season was a super moment in
Great
Sharks
pass.
history.
That's a lovely pass from Ross.
We'll get back to Ross. Here is Ross Murray. Shoots, saved.
Oh!
The old-timer scores. And a bit of a rifle celebration towards Jordan McLaughlin. I had a little chat with Ross in a podcast beforehand, and he says one of the teams he most admires in the NIHL is Hull.
Hull, yeah, no, it's like you say, he gave his reasons. I can understand them. I'm not going to agree with him. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Yeah, I've still not spoken to him since. There's Kel Beattie.
That was actually some quality hockey there, though. It was a lovely pass, and it's like you say, great move.
Well, he's a coach now. Little flip forward. It comes out. Oh, Arsenal's off him one. Beattie's after him as well. Beattie and Arsenal are having a nice little battle between each other on opposite sides, trying to work out who's the defender of choice between their pairing. Both quality players. Every player on this rink is or has been a top quality hockey player though. And here is one now. Callum Boyd plays it back to Churchill. Horn gets in the way. Boyd plays it back to Churchill. It's picked up by Horn and he plays it out to Reynolds on the left. Younger cuts inside. Here's Young. Goes round. Diving chance. Backhanded shot. Nice save, Hepburn.
Yeah, good save there from Cal. It was a nice move. Like I say, it looked like it'd be an open net there, but Cal got across, smothered it. Good goalkeeping. Probably decided he needs to put a little bit of effort on that one.
I like it when it's some of the older players playing and the younger players give them a little bit more of a chance. But when it's somebody that's playing in the same team as you,
I know.
Be it from way back when or right now, we're not getting anything.
Oh, a little bit of afters here. Oh, he's not letting him up.
And the official's not blowing anything at them.
No, definitely not. That's just rough and tumble of hockey. Nothing there.
Here's Gaps. Gapper takes the shot. Gave McLaughlin the eyes. But McLaughlin seen that play. And Boyd having a wee cuddle. I think it was with Danskin. We were having a bit of rough and tumble. Here's Spears. Comes over to Tonnar. Tonnar takes the shot from downtown. Blocker save by McLaughlin. Boyd's in there. Good battle there just now.
But just thinking about Struan and his that last season that he played, obviously the first year that we were up at the national level. I can't remember who he was against, but he scored an absolute worldie of a goal, coast to coast job. Went through on his own and he hit an absolutely rifling shot.
I think it might have been against Telford, as I remember
it's
right.
like you say, I can't quite remember who it was myself. I'll find out. I will find out. But it was an absolute worldie of a goal.
I think it was Telford myself. It was down at that net that we're at there.
It was down at that net.
Here's Hare. Been injured for most of the season. Desperate for him to get back to full fitness.
Yeah, we didn't mention Kieran before, and it's like you say, he's been injured all season. Been very, very frustrated for him. I know he's wanted to be out there with the boys helping him. It's nice to see him got his skates on today.
To give him his full name, Kieran Chocolate Knee Hare.
His chocolate knee hair.
Tonnar plays that back. Struan's going to be knackered. He's been out nice more than anybody else.
He's played some minutes so far. I mean, how many of them he's played at 100%? I don't know.
Russell scores.
There you go. Never mind Gary Russell as a goalkeeper. The guy's lethal.
Well, Rusty scored there. It was late. It was late in the play to him, to be fair.
I think he actually managed to miss it, but it doesn't matter.
That is the slowest. That is the slowest ever skate to the bench to celebrate a goal I've ever seen.
I'm more concerned that he actually had a bit of a slap shot at that, and it's still only at about 3 miles an hour.
Yeah, it was. Went about the same pace as a soft pass from Kel Beattie. Imagine if Bentham hit it like that.
Oh, wow. Aye.
Richard, probably the longest driver in the Sharks team in the golf. They all like a game of golf, but I remember Richard winning a few long drive competitions. He's got some shoulder turn on him.
Yeah, he's a big lad, isn't he? He's a big lad. If there's one player out there today, testimonial, friendly game or not, he'll not want to lose today. I don't think losing's in his vocabulary.
Well, Stenton gets tripped, gets up, plays it over to the left hand side. It's you know who hits the post and comes out. Tonnar loses it there as
he's supposed to take the puck with you, Struan.
Michael Thompson tries to clear it. Tonnar picks up again in the corner. Puts it back out. Oh, clean through as Melahirchek comes through. 1-on-1.
Yeah, that's a nice save.
Glove save Hepburn. I was looking for some dazzling skills there, Pavel. Come on.
I'm just going to keep an eye on number 17 there. Uncle Mikey Smash Thompson. See what his form's like. I know he's not played for a while. I think he's done a little bit with the Demons again this season, but I don't think he's at full playing weight at the moment. He might just put a little bit of timber on. You'll not mind me saying that.
Legendary player. Legendary player. 3-2 the blue team. 5 minutes and change to go. Oh, Jamie Thompson's arrived late in the bench. Thomas, get him told. What's he doing turning up now? Jamie, where have you been? I've been in Sheffield managing the under-19 Scotland team. That's not good enough excuse. I've got a game to win here.
I'm going to say.
You're meant to be my assistant.
I know it's international under-19 hockey, but it's not at this level, is it, Andy?
No. There's legends of the game here. So,
congratulations to Scotland, by the way. It's like you say, great 3-2 win last night, and then a 5-all draw today. So they've won the competition. And I do believe Sharks players were responsible for 7 out of the 8 goals that Scotland scored.
Well,
quite incredible.
Torrin scored a few. Joe Lynch, who's on a 2-way, or probably even a 3-way, he's with 5 for Edinburgh and Solway. Owen Ray scored as well. Yeah, there was a few goals, but team game hockey, isn't it?
Absolutely, it's a team game. We can see that here today. It's like you say, they're all being team players and spending as much time off the ice as they can.
What a bit of carry on between Houston and Arsenal. Oh, nice play there. There's Mark Gallagher. Looks as fit as ever. I mean, I know he does run a gym and all, but that just passed.
Oh, nice stick work. Great hands there from Boydie.
Played it through, looking for, I think it was Galley there to try and put it in as Reynolds comes forward down the left. Plays the pass in, nice. Oh, just passed. There's Arsenal. Could have went home to Canada, but why not? Stay here. Playing the Struan Tonnar testimonial game.
Yeah, great play, Ollie. It's like you say, absolute standout as an
P and
import.
Boyd having a bit of fun. Yeah, when you just see the two from the same team and they just try and outdo each other, that's quite fun, I have to say. Well, that was under Adam Reynolds' skate. Danskin will pick up. Tonnar gets robbed here as Gallagher comes forward again, plays it to Lockerbie on the right. Blue team have the slowest change ever seen in hockey. Reynolds plays it forward. I mean, I could have got a nice quicker than that. What with a stick there?
I think it was a reluctant entrance onto the ice. I think somebody had had a hand in his back and was pushing him on.
Middle of drinking a pint and then getting thrown on the ice. What's going on?
Oh, here we go. We've got a 2-on-1. Watch this.
It's Ross Murray, flips it across. Please, can they control it? Crane's in the middle. There's actually still a 4-on-2 coming. Here we go. Shot comes in, blocker save. Younger.
Yeah, I think the white team suddenly decided there that anybody who was playing forward wasn't going to get back and try and defend that.
They were hoping for the one defender to win it and go for the big long stretch pass down the middle. Well, here we go through Adams. There's a bit of energy about him. Everything collapses in on Hepburn. Danskin, he walks the blue, flips it back out of it. Little chance here. Shot comes in, but Hepburn's big. They don't call him the wall for nothing, do they?
No, absolutely not. Like you say, tried giving Cal the eyes there. Didn't quite work. Went to try and go over Kelly's shoulder, but Kelly's seen all that before.
Now, if you want to give us a message, or just generally give us some abuse, you can on the YouTube channel. We're streaming there. Just send us a message there. I'll give you a shout out. Craigie's joining us on the YouTube channel. Craigie, how you doing? We're missing you, pal. You're enjoying the game from home. Ah, well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Should be a fun game, Craigie. I hope you and your family are doing well. Chev one there. Churchill backhands it down for Murray and Scott Henderson's trying to get an eyes out of Ross Murray. I'm convinced of it. He's looking for a fight with somebody.
Well, he needs to be careful. It's like you say, Ross is his coach during the season. He'll get him back.
Scott Crane plays that round. Scott Crane and me share something in common. We like the same NHL team. Any idea what that team is? Chance here.
I don't know. Maple Leafs?
No. Come on, everybody likes the Maple Leafs.
Capitals?
Think.
I think Ross might be a Capitals fan. He's named his dog of Ovi. Got a sausage dog called Ovi.
Carolina.
Carolina. There you go.
There you go. There's Greaveson, who plays that across. I'm wondering if any of the young players will manage to get back with Jamie from Sheffield, and we'll maybe come back in the second period. Be good to see some of them.
Well, I think even after 2 games in 2 days, if they get dressed, I think they'll cope with the pace of this game.
But only once here they're no drunk.
Well, that period absolutely flew by.
Oh, there's no whistles. That's why.
There's no whistles.
There is going to be a little bit of entertainment in between the periods. And then luckily for you guys, me and Dan are still going to be here chatting away through it. I know. Don't even get a break. Well, I'll tell you what, because everybody else is going up to the bar to get absolutely mortal, me and Dan are going to beat them up there. So we actually are going to take a break, and we'll no stream during the break. But join us in about 50 minutes, or the length of the time it takes for the queue in Sharky's bar to die down, so that me and Dan can get a pint. And we will see you very, very soon. Welcome back, everyone. It's Andy Glenn here with Darren Brady. The queue at the bar wasn't that bad. There was absolutely no players on the ice at all in front of us. They're obviously on their best behaviour, not drinking at all while they're playing ice hockey. Who would do such a thing? Now, I'm just about to give somebody a really nice happy birthday message. Izzy, it's your 10th birthday of the day. Izzy Johnston, you're watching on stream. I hope you're having a fantastic time. I believe there's a party going on, like a pamper party or something like that. I hope you have a fantastic time, Izzy, and I hope you're enjoying us on the stream. Hope you have a fantastic 10th birthday, pal. Darren, your thoughts?
Thoughts on that first period? I won't say it was the best period of hockey I've seen all season. It wasn't too bad. It's like you say, the guys can all still play a great game in their heads. I think it's just one or two where their legs are maybe just slowing down a little bit. But no, I enjoyed it. It's like you say, it was good fun. Flew by, no whistles, which is what the fans want to see. They're not here to watch the referees whistle every 2 minutes. No, it was good. Good-natured. It's like you say, competitive at times. You can see one or two, they've got a little bit of a personal battle going on the ice with somebody they've earmarked. But no, looking forward to a second period here. It should be good.
Right, I've got a question for you, Dan. If you were on holiday in Kos, what would you be doing right now?
I'd be sat by the pool, feet up, a ready supply of cold beers, and I'd be watching the stream.
Well, maybe that's what Susan Shearer's doing. She's watching us from Kos on holiday. Susan, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah. Hi, Susan. I'm glad Susan's in Kos because it gives somebody else a chance to win the shirt off the back jersey. She's a big winner, is Susan.
Excellent. She's maybe got tickets.
She probably has got tickets. Won't surprise me if she won again.
All right, well, white team come back out. There might be a few more additions on the team now because we did see Kyle Carruth and I think Bailey was there for the little game that was had with the kids. Lovely goal from Carter McNaught, I felt. That's really good.
Mikey Thompson there, just having a bit of a joke with Mr. Crane, just letting him know he's on the ice. Might be a bit of a battle this period between them two. You never know. Mikey will have to be on the ice first. Like, he seems to spend a lot of time on the bench these days. I don't know whether he's thinking of going into coaching.
We would be shouting on Mikey Thompson, but in our back pocket would be a betting slip with £10 win Crane written on the back of it. Okay, we're not stupid. We're a bit daft, but we're not stupid.
Mikey said he used to get players riled up and then let somebody else do all the dirty work, he said.
Well, I see Ross McMeekin's infiltrated into the opposition. Kelly just slashed him and gave him a little shove. And everybody's still pals. What's Olivier doing coming off the ice here at this side? He's going into the changing rooms. Alright, Olivier's just went down the changing room. Doesn't look in any pain or any issues. He just looks like
there we go
he's
again.
maybe left some sweeties in there or something. Right, come on. You're just going to go for it, you two. You're just going to dance around the centre ice.
I can imagine if they drop the gloves, they'd actually just start dancing with each other. I don't think they'd be throwing anything, other than a few moves.
No. Scott Crane is
still waiting for a few players to come on the ice. They must be just finishing their
military, so yeah.
Finishing the drinks.
Right, let's just check that we've still got the same. No, I think we're going to change goalkeepers here. Yeah, I think we are. So Chris Ray's going to come in goals for the white team. And I'm just going to see if Grant Scott's going to go in goals for the blue team. That would be a sensible thing to do. But I can't see. No, it's Hepburn that's coming back in.
Still.
Come on, officials, get this sorted. Get them told. 5 on the ice, get going. Right.
I wonder if Jordan's been up there. I wonder if the young coach on the white team wasn't happy with his performance that first 20.
He's maybe just been reading the right. Maybe giving them the hairdryer.
Yeah.
3 minutes. Carter was playing in the last the thing. Oh, he's back on the bench. There he is. I see Caleb's over there as well. But I can't actually see assistant coach Martin Grubb. I can see assistant coach Jamie Thompson over there. Right. Daley Thompson's on the ice for the white team. As the blue get it out of the zone and gain the attacking zone. Scott Henderson flips a wee pass out to Daley Thompson. Stenton beats him. Takes the shot in. Coulter's on here. He plays it down in at the corner. Not much of a forecheck on there by Boyd.
Yeah, he didn't exactly smash Danskin into the balls, but threatened to do it.
Well, everybody loves Callum Boyd because without him there is no party. He has the puck just now. The best players in the Sharks team for special teams for penalty killing. That's offside. Churchill still not realised. Comes out now. Little chance comes in. Saved.
Yeah, just on Boydie, like you say, he's one of them players, just never gives up. I think if you asked any of them, who would you want in a trench with you, it'd be Boydie, whose name would come up a lot. It's like you say, never say die attitude.
If every player... Oh, here's Stenton through. Little move. Good save there by Ray. Oh. If every player played with Boydie's intensity... that was a rasping shot.
That was a rasping shot off Kell, and it came off Kell's head. Yeah, came off the mask.
Yeah, big Kell's head there. That goes through the paint. Nothing doing. As Gaps leaves it to Gallagher. Russell plays it direction to Gallagher. Gallagher will pick up. Gallagher does look super fit, doesn't he? The bar stays on side. A huge rush here. What a save. That was behind him.
Yeah, it was behind him. It's like you say, superb save. Never fails to amaze me how these goalkeepers can literally look like they're beating all ends up, and then at that very last millisecond they'll stick a glove up and just clasp it out of the air.
Well, he was about 3 feet off his line and grabbed the puck mid-air on the goal line, I would suggest. What a save. They've got such good hand-eye coordination, haven't they, Dan?
Yeah, it's like I say, I think it's just drilled practice, isn't it? I think sometimes it's muscle memory. I don't even think they actually... I mean, how can they see the puck sometimes? It's incredible, though, the speed that he sits at. It's like you say, just thousands of hours of practice, knowing where to be.
Tonnar misses again, hits the plexi. He's coming back in his direction. Stenton plays it now. Comes to Russell. Russell looking for Tonnar. Everybody leaving Tonnar alone so he can get a goal. Oh, move. No doing there.
Gapper showing off there.
Benton plays it out. Move forward. Well, nice little move inside, outside. Oh, chance. Oh, good stick left there by Spears. Saved the certain goal from Dunbar. Dunbar usually deadly from there. Probably wasted some time looking for somebody to pass to. You know he's good for the assist, don't you? Little cut inside, backhanded shot.
Oh, look at that.
Murray gets his
Ross
double.
Murray again. Is there a comeback on the cards from Ross Murray? Unbelievable.
I would say there's no comeback because that's probably his 2 best celebrations done already. He's probably not even thought of a third one. Here it is from behind the goals.
He's showing off now. He's on a hat-trick.
There he goes. Look at it. Oh,
look at it, giving it large to the white bench there.
Of course he is. Ross Murray, who says, always celebrate your goals because you never know when it's going to be your last goal. And that's absolutely bang on.
I thought you were going to be cruel there, Andy, and said because he didn't score all that many.
No, he scored some ripper goals. And he always celebrated them because you never know when it's going to be your last. That's absolutely a good philosophy in life. Celebrate your victories. Nice little move there by the white team, 3-on-1. His Horn comes forward. Lovely pass across. Oh, it was Carruth who got in the way, I think. And he picks up now. Carruth going on the outside. Hits the side post. He did think about it there for a second, didn't he? He picked up. He's thinking about it now. No, you can't do that in the testimonial. You'll get absolutely flattened. He's thinking about the Michigan, wasn't he?
I was actually watching Kyle there, trying his hardest not to skate away too fast, and he couldn't even slow himself down enough.
Here's Senko. Takes the shot, it's blocked up. Young picks up. Comes back out, here's Gordon Horn. Shot comes in. Spears picks up after Hepburn makes the save and releases quickly. They played 5 minutes of the second. Stick lift in there as Carruth wins it, as Arsenault picks up. He plays it through. Crane plays it down. Comes back in, Crane will pick up again. Murray's in the middle, trying to make a nuisance of himself. Arsenault is behind the goals. Somebody's thinking about it again. Comes out, and there may well be a little bit of a hook going on there from Crane, but nothing called. As Young decided to look who was doing it, and then thought, I'll just be quiet here, I'm not saying anything. You're not going to argue with Crane, are you?
Well, the puck's gone, but Houston and Spears are still having a cuddle on the boards.
I think they're just having a wee chat about where they're going after the game.
The Barrett, I thought.
Arsenault has it, leaves it to Carruth. Carruth has had enough of messing about, wants a wee bit of skill involved, but loses it.
Yeah.
And a great wee chance here. Nice little move, but it's saved and released. It was Stuart Kerr who came down, trying to make things happen. Interesting pass, picked up by Adams. Adams plays it back. BEM played over. Here's Connor Henderson. Got 2 attackers. Little pass across. Arsenault does brilliantly well to defend. Henderson again. Shot comes in, just flipped past. But disappointed there's not been a goal in the last minute or two. Just the Ross Murray goal in this period.
I've got a sneaky feeling as the game goes on, it will open up a little bit more. I mean, already tired legs will get really, really tired.
There's enough current players. Oh, that was lovely. Super save. Carruth.
If I was a betting man, we're definitely going to see a Michigan attempt, aren't we, from Mr. Carruth?
I like some Michigan. Comes into the corner. Bailey Thompson will pick up. Uncle Mikey's in the other team, I think.
No, but no, Uncle Mikey's on the same,
Uncle
same
Mikey's
team,
on the same
yeah.
team. Bailey has it. Backhands it off the wall behind the goal. In play currently, I would say pedestrian. And Hairdo comes in, takes the shot, comes off Liam Stanton's stick. It goes high. And we'll have a face-off. 12:34 left in the second period.
Yeah, we've got the 2 Thompsons on the ice at the same time. 17, Uncle Mikey Smash. And number 16, Young Bailey.
Stanton has the puck though. Takes the shot in. Boyd makes a nice little move in a turn. Beats Henderson. Comes over the blue line. Looking for a little redirect in front. The shot came in from Plews. Good outlet pass.
Big chance here, 3-on-1.
Bailey Thompson leaves the puck behind and They get themselves in an awful fankle there, really. And Boyd will pick up into the corner as Churchill kind of just dumped the puck in, really. Here is Churchill. Shot comes in. Covered and saved by Ray. Whistle eventually goes. I'm on a face-off. And some music. What is Boyd doing
I think he's trying to swap shirts with Henderson there. Maybe after the game, chaps. But not even them. People want to buy these jerseys. Can't have them.
Oh, you can make a bid for them at the end of the game, can't you? They're all going to be auctioned off.
I can imagine some huge bids this evening as the drink begins to flow.
There's Dunbar down the right hand side. That's got to be a jersey worth having, isn't it? John Dunbar. Shot comes in. Blocker save. White bench getting all really animated.
Yeah, it was Kelder that let rip, like you say. He does like to let one rip.
Bentham does what Bentham does. That doesn't mean falls down in the eyes and makes a move. He's smiling. Here's Beatty down the outside. Actually, I know you said that the pace was going to slow. I think actually when some of the older players decide they've had enough, pace might actually increase. As Stenton's through the middle, sticks launched at him. And that really should be a penalty, of course. Oh, miss. Dearie me.
Dearie me, Gapper. What is going on? That's the second absolute great Triple A chance he's missed.
Everybody who says everybody says let's bring Gapper back for the NIHL. Watch that. Come on, Peter. You're better than that. Come on.
That was Ian Hansen from 6 inches out. Don't know how he's managed to lift it over from there. We'll give him the benefit. We'll say he meant to do it. Yeah. Just teasing everybody.
Here's Struan. Spears. Plays it through. Nice little touch. Murray's away. He's on his hat trick. Takes the shot. He wasn't messing about.
No, he wasn't messing, was he? He wanted that in the back.
He is after a hat trick. There's no doubt. Halfway through the game, just about. I'm enjoying it at home. Remember, wherever you are, give us a wee shout. Put a comment in the YouTube channel. We'll read them. Give a wee shout out wherever you are. No, we're not calling icing, surely. If we're not calling a penalty for somebody launching a stick at somebody, we're not calling icing.
If I see an icing call, I'm going to be really disappointed. Let's not bother with those.
Here's Chalmers, plays it forward, little chance here, another good
save again.
Now Herchik. He's been trying. Senko picks up, plays it cross ice. Spears picks up.
Just watching John Dunbar there, who thought about chasing that. I'm just wondering if he's ever played hockey at a slower pace before.
Oh, wow. He must have. He played for the Clan.
I forgot about that. You're absolutely right.
So I'm never going to be able to go back to Glasgow now, thanks. What was I thinking? I'm only kidding, purple folk. That's offside.
Oh, that's harsh. He was only 5 yards off. That's harsh.
He's Bob Chalmers. Can't argue.
Bob's putting his hands up as if to say, well, what do you want me to do? I can't just keep stopping. I've just got going. I can't stop.
It's like stopping a super tanker. Takes a bit of time. Right, Leo Heggie. Loving this as my hockey fix as the season's over. Leo, you're a real addict if you're thinking this is a fix for hockey. Leo, come on, man. It's just a bit of fun. This is me and Darren doing stand-up for 60 minutes, mate. Glad you're enjoying it.
I'm glad he's enjoying it. It's like I say, I think everybody is enjoying it. It's good fun.
Oh no, dearie me. A miss from 6 yards out.
I think you're right as well, Andy. I think I'm watching a few of these guys. I think they're just trying to keep opposition on. At some point, they're going to just lift it a little bit. They want to show the crowd that they've still got it.
Here's Younger. Oh, trying to go all the way. Lockerbie plays it to Caruth. Yeah,
good answer from Carl. Like you said, just set himself up there for the shot. Keep him more than up for it though.
Well, playing for your country in the morning. It was a later face-off. I think it was about 11:30 when it faced off in Sheffield.
Yeah, it was a late one, was it? Overrun of games this morning or something.
Yeah, put an effort in at Sheffield. Get driven back across the hills, back to Dumfries. Lace them up again. And just keep going. Oh, to be young and have bags of energy, Dan.
Absolutely. Then you think about footballers who they play once a week or once a fortnight, and that's a bit too much for some of them.
Well, let's not talk about the lesser sport.
No.
Here's Younger. Young goes down. He's not getting anything for that. No chance. He's not getting anything for that.
No chance.
Tripped up over his own feet there. We've got a shove in the back for the second one, but he's up again. It means business this time. Fires one in towards Horn. Horn plays it back, but it's intercepted. And Owen Ray, for the first time, I think, can call him. Plays forward. Scored a goal for Scotland. Isn't that everybody's dream? If it's not your dream, it should be. Even if you're not Scottish. It's through the paint. Comes out the zone.
No, I found myself in a strange position last night watching the game, and as an Englishman, I'm actually cheering Scotland on. Just because of the Sharks connection. But there you go. I'm not bothered about it.
Good man. Danskin picks up. There's a bit more pace about the game just now. Here is Connor Henderson. Plays it back. Nice little pass. Adams with a shot. Saved by Hepburn.
Oh, there we go.
And we're away the other way. Yeah, as I say, pace has just increased.
Bodie wanted to get away with it. Just lost control of it the last second. Had a bit of a grin on his face.
Arsenal now decides to play the puck back to Hepburn for him to play. Hepburn's coming out of his zone. I'm liking it now. Come on, Hepburn. Come on, Callum, get an assist.
Nice stick lift there from Uncle Mikey Smash.
Oh, chance here. Back in front.
Oh, there we go.
Kyle Caruth.
Well, you called it, Andy. You could just sense that they wanted to up the pace a little bit there.
But I'm wanting Callum Hepburn to get an assist on that goal. He might not. It might have been the third player to play it, but he played the puck forward. Might get it. Might be the secondary assist.
Cal Caruth was not messing there with that finish either. About 3 yards out and he's absolutely smashed it in.
Away again is Stenton. Plays it in at 6-2 at the blue team now. Yeah,
I was just about to say I've not looked at the scoreboard for a while, but yeah, Team Blue are beginning to run away with this.
Is that because Struan's playing for Team Blue this time? Maybe. Here's Bailey Thompson. He makes a turn. And his cousin's just scored. Come on, Bailey, get stuck in about it. No, that's half pace stuff. Gallagher plays it back. Coulter plays it down into the corner. Blues will pick up. He plays it between the legs. Back to Coulter. Coulter backs up. White picks up.
Here we go.
Definitely a bit more pace. Beattie leaves it to Bailey. Thompson. Blocker save. I'm sensing that if you don't want Ross Murray giving it large to you for the next 12 months and you're sitting here in Team White, you're going to have to up your game because he's going to rib you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like you say, he's hunting down the hat trick. I think he'll celebrate it wildly if he gets it.
Stenton don't give up either. He's a winner. That's the winner of everything. Gallagher with the shot comes in. Ooh. Held on by Ray.
Oh, bit of play acting there from the goalkeeper.
I'll have a face off. 4:53 left in the second. And at the end of this break, we are going to bring you a couple of things. We're going to bring you Chuck a Puck, but there is going to be a special Salworth Brewery, I think it is, shot. One lucky winner who got a signed wristband when they came in. He's going to get the chance to win a Solly Goodie bag.
Oh, look at that.
Tonnar scores in the wrong end. But Tonnar scores. Just picked up the puck.
I mean, technically, you can say he scored for the right team because he's playing for both teams.
He's played for both teams. He's just had enough. He's just like, I'm just going to get my name on the score sheet. But of course, Struan, scoring in your own net, you don't get the credit. So technically, you have no scored.
Yeah, I don't think he's bothered. And we've got a goalkeeper change, Andy.
Grant Scott comes on, I think. Yeah. That's Grant Scott in goals for the blue team. And the scores have somehow now went blue team 5, the white team 3. And there's another goal.
There it is. There's the hat-trick. Look at that for a Selly.
Oh, there's going to be no living with him, isn't there?
And he's just chirping the away bench there a little bit after it as well. I think he's after a bit of afters here. He's Ross. Is anybody going to drop the gloves with the boss? I doubt it.
If Craner did, Murray would go. But Craner's on his team. 6-3 now. We're losing track of all sense of
Nice
time,
to see
scoring.
Grant get some ice time. Claim to fame, he was a neighbour of mine. We lived on the same street. There you go. Pointless facts.
No, I like it. It's good. It's good. Seen him play a few games. Nice little 1-2 off the back. There's Gap with a 1-2 off the back and base of the goal.
Oh,
another goal.
Look at this. Goal number 4. He's showing off. He's had to take himself off. He says, I'm slaying it here, boys.
Where's he going? He's going to speak to Martin. I don't know what he's doing. But there you go. You know how Ross Murray always says he never likes losing. Doesn't like losing at anything.
No.
Not even testimonials. It's 7-3 now. And it's all gone a bit unstructured, shall we say.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you say, we had that first period, Andy, where both teams were playing to a real structured game and following the coach's tactics. And then I woke up and then I realised it was nothing like that.
Yeah, but, teams don't like it when folk are starting to take the mickey. So we're going to get a bit of a reaction, I suspect, from the white team, who are not going to start messing around. They're going to start trying.
I've got a sneaky feeling they might still end up as a draw this game. Don't know why.
No chance. There's Mike Meakin down there showing what he can do. That guy doing well. Helps when your dad's on the bench. As Ross gets the shot away. An unassisted goal for Ross Murray.
Yeah, it was a poacher's goal. Like I say, a little bit of a defensive mistake.
Young takes the shot, but Scott says equal. We're getting abuse over here in the commentary box as Jamie Thompson's been sacked from
the bench.
Assistant. Do you want to have a wee chat on commentary? The deal was if Ross Murray scored 3 goals, Jamie Thompson was quitting. Do you want to see if we can get him on stream? No, you're not. Live on stream. YouTube, don't swear.
All right, okay. So go on then, Jamie. Tell us the story of why you come sat up here. Have you been banished from the box?
No, I removed myself. Any game where Ross Murray scores 3 goals, I shouldn't be there.
He's absolutely slayed, hasn't he? He's actually got 4 and he's been showing off after each and every one of them as well.
Aye, but if you notice, he waits until the guys that are in their 50s go on the ice before he goes on. So
I have noticed that. So what do you reckon? Do you reckon somebody's got his card marked for later on in the game? Hockey players don't forget, do they?
He's past it, isn't he?
He's past it. He's a lover now, and he's not a fighter anymore. Thanks, Jamie.
He's got more hair than he has talent these days.
Thanks, Jamie.
Cheers.
Well, another period that's flown by, Andy. 1 minute 16 left.
Wow. And thanks, Anthony, from Banners on the Wall. You can use that quote. Anthony says, losing all sense of time and losing all track of sense and time sums up British hockey.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not that philosophical, Anthony. You know that. I'm just a daft commentator from Dumfries. Come on.
I think for anybody watching, this is 100% a game of ice hockey to drink to be honest with you.
Can I say that? I got around for that earlier on. There's Kyle Carruth. It's 7-3 apparently. With Ross Murray scoring 4. That's the headline. I think Hull went to sign him. He's
just wide from Stents there.
Yeah, so Ross Murray's new favourite team is Hull. So they can have him, quite frankly.
Yeah, I mean, it was bad enough him. It was bad enough him having that little bit of fraternisation with Whitley, wasn't it?
Don't say the W word, please.
I've had to say it, unfortunately. But when he came out with a hole after that, he was like, "Wow."
They love him in Whitley as well. Oh! Hairdo, what a goal, sir!
What a goal!
That is worthy of a boom. Kieran here. Lovely goal.
I was about to say Grant might want that one back, but no chance. Nobody's stopping that.
You see what happens when you work in the commentary box with me, Darren. You can end up doing things like that. Kieran Hare spent most of the season in the commentary box. You know, we've got a mic set up for him and everything because he's that good. But he can do that as well. Come on, here and get yourself fit. Get back to this. Obviously, you need the operation first on your chocolate knee. But, aye, come on. Right, we're away again. 7-4. 13 seconds left. Shot comes in. Juggled by Ray and goals. I'm convinced Murray's looking for a move to Hull now because obviously we've got Jordan McLaughlin in goals. They're going to be that's the scout. He scored 4. Well, there you go. There's the end of the period. You're going to stay with us. Me and Dan are going to take you through the chuck-a-puck and the Salworth special shot. Bargain thing where you can win like a massive prize. If you do this in the NHL, you get like a car. You do.
I've got a sneaky feeling nobody's going to win a car today, though.
I'm expecting it's going to be at least a yacht.
Well, listen, I drink at the Salworth because obviously I live close by to there. And I can highly recommend the place to anybody who likes a nice craft ale.
Alan's loaded. It'll be a yacht. Yeah, I got it cheap off Michelle Moan or something like that.
I think so.
Don't know.
We've already had one boat on the ice a few years back. Maybe we get another one on.
That's true.
Am I
allowed to get political with that? No, I'm best not to.
But no, it's good for Salworth to be sponsoring this. It's like you say, it's a great brewery. Anybody who likes their ale, get along there. It's a fantastic tipple. Doesn't break the bank either, which is even better.
Can I nominate Gappa to take my shot if I'm the lucky person
going
off
that first 2 periods, Gappa, you can nominate him if you want, but I don't think he's going to.
Gappa would go through that wee bit at the top. He wouldn't go through the bit at the bottom. But Gappa would go at the bit at the top. You know what I'm saying? Is it Jay that's won it? Surely no. Oh, it helps if there's no defence in front. Come on. Alright, so James is asking us in production what is actually going on. What it is one lucky person had a signed wristband, and they will get a few shots to get the puck through the hole. And if they do, they win a Solid Brewery goodie bag.
We did have 3 pucks here, Struan, but Boyd is very adamant he's going to make the shot.
Ah, we can.
So there is. There you are. See, there
we
you are.
go.
See? In the NHL, as I say, you win a car, so it's got to be at least equivalent of a car, this goodie bag. I'm sensing Alan's a golf player. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Do it. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. At least it was on target.
I've seen worse first efforts.
This is better than the beat the mascot thing.
This could be a thing for the season coming up, couldn't it? I absolutely agree.
I'm liking this. Come on, come on. 3 shots. That was a practice one, apparently.
Oh! I think the next one's going to go in, you know. I've got a sneaky feeling.
I got his iron in the first one. Struan's just going to take a slap shot and burst the boards, surely. Right, come on. And get a bit forward. Come on then. No, the second one was better. Right, come on, last one.
Come on, boys. You've got to put the skates on them. If you're going to put the skates down like that, you've got to make them solid for him.
He's getting closer to the blue line, to be fair to him. Good.
There we go.
Light goes on, it's official.
There was that much power on that shot. It actually lifted the board up from the red line. Incredible.
Well, Scott Henderson is his dad owns Solid Brewery, so Alan, if you're not happy with that, bring your laddie. Well done. Now you're going to get to chuck a puck at Captain Tonnar, surely. Except all the players will want to go with
the
it.
The players all want to have a go now, don't they?
Jay's getting hit in the back of the heels. He's spotted Boydie doing that. Boyd just like a cheeky wee laddie. Oh, it's going to be Boyd. And it's going to be... Alright, so it's Boyd, no Tonnar, even though it's Tonnar Testimonial. That doesn't make sense to me at all. Don't worry, Callum. these are rubber, well, like foam pucks. They're not real pucks.
Do you think Boydie's ever had a crowd before that wanted to throw stuff at him?
No, Boyd's a legend.
Maybe some opposition fans.
Only team that never liked him was Whitley Warriors and probably Solway Sharks when he played for the Capitals.
It's like we said before, he's one of them players, isn't he? You want him on your team. If he's not, you're not going to like him much.
He's a magic player.
He never gives up.
He's an absolute... Didn't he move your feet, Callum? That's not part of the game. Come on. You've got to keep your feet still. Didn't he move? No. Stop turning round. Oh, jeez. Clearly always in the changing room when this is going on. He has no idea what's going on.
No. I think he might have picked the winner there because he's got his stick on one.
Right, so he's saying that's the winner.
That's the winner, he's saying.
He's just dropped that out of his pocket, surely. Right, Owen's keeping him right. Come on, Owen. Get some order into this carnage. 317. Who's got 317? He's won quite a lot, the old chuck a puck.
Yeah, there's a few pucks gone on, haven't they, there?
And 409. There was no cheer at all, so nobody has a clue what number they've kept. Right. That's going to be us for this period. Me and Dan are going to have a lie down in a darkened room with a wet towel over our heads for the next wee while, just to recover for the carnage that will be period 3, where it's the blue team leading 7-4. 4 goals for Ross Murray. Will he add to that? Only one way to find out, Darren, isn't there?
Absolutely. It's like you say, go and grab yourself a brew or a beer from the fridge and we'll see you soon.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Andy Glenn here with Darren Brady at the start of the third period in Struan Tonnar's Testimonial match. Been looking at some of the comments on the YouTube channel. Leo Heggie says, give Kieran Hare a new contract. Darren, what do you think of that?
Well, it was an absolute worldie of a finish, weren't it? It's like you say. Great finish from the boy. Listen,
The only problem is
his age, he's just got to get his knee right, and
the
it's
only
like
problem
you
is
say.
he's waiting on surgery. He's in a waiting list for surgery, and once that surgery comes in, hopefully he'll get back. It'll take him a wee while to get rehabilitated. But he's desperate to play. His attitude's all right. He's got the skills to pay the bills, as we just saw. So we wish him all the best. And he's an all-round good guy. But yeah, not a bad shout, Leo, but he needs to get his knee fixed, because there's no point in him not being able to play and sitting on the bench and taking up a roster spot, is there?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the harsh realities of the National League. It's like you say, they'll have to fill that roster spot if he's no fit this season.
Well, everybody's queuing up to get on the
I
ice.
think
don't
we
really
might
know
be
what
having
we're-
a guard of honour for somebody. I don't know who it might be, but there might be a guard
They're
of
going to
honour
have to get
here.
themselves a bit better organised than that, then.
I'm going to say it's like a
It's like a rabble.
it's like a queue outside of a nightclub, doesn't it?
Come on. We need somebody in there to sort that out.
To be honest with you, those changing rooms probably smell like a nightclub as well.
Don't even want to think about it. No, we're getting back on the ice. And there is going to be a guard of honour for Struan Tonnar.
I could probably name a few national referees that would be blowing the whistle and calling ice sticking now, Andy.
Nah, I did miss it. They wouldn't notice it. Nah, we're only kidding. We love the officials. Nah, well done, Struan. Everybody in the ice pool loves you for what you've done and what you are.
Nice moment.
And Struan and Blair, his daughter, come back onto the ice. And we wish him all the best. We really do. It was emotional at his last game. It's a bit emotional now.
Yeah, I spoke to Struan at the World Championships, and he was watching a game, and I said, this side of the glass or that one. He was absolutely adamant he was missing playing. He really did miss playing.
Yeah, but he also said that he went on for a bit of practice with the Demons and all the rest of it, and he realised.
Yeah, it's like you say, the legs are not there anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much you want something, if you've not got the skills, it just can't happen. I mean,
Yeah.
I want to play centre forward for Scotland, but
No, absolutely. It's like you say, that was it. That was the reality of the National League when we moved up. I don't think anybody quite realised the pace that it would be played at that game. And it's like you say, it's just getting ever faster and ever better every year, the standard.
never get ambition and ability confused, folks. You have all the ambition in the world, but you've got to have the ability, and Struan absolutely had, but age catches up with all of us at some point. Some of us are luckier than others. Can go on forever and ever, it seems.
I'm not bad, Andy. 54, I look like I had an easy paper round.
Yeah. Did I say that not too convincingly? It's because you're up here with me talking rather than down there playing.
No.
Right, anyway, enough nonsense with me and Darren chatting away. Let's go. Blues kind of control that as Mela Herchik picks that up. Senko now keeps it in, plays it forward. Little chance here. Shot comes in from Dunbar. And block or save. And back out. There. Stick lift. And the shot comes in. Mela Herchik again denied. He looks desperate to score a goal. Played forward. Stanton plays it between his legs. Dunbar will pick up. Plays it in through the paint. No takers. White team started with a bit of urgency. Shot comes in.
Yeah, good save there from Grant.
Back out. Kerr keeps it in. Here's Dunbar through the legs, behind the back. Oh. Squeaks by the post. Again, good little lift there. But yeah, white team started with a bit of...
Yeah, I think the young man who's got the bench today for Team White has certainly had words, like you say. Wants them to up the pace, up the effort, get back into this game.
Well, let's see how we go. Tonnar plays it forward. Again, another chance here for the white team. Goal!
Oh,
And I'm trying to see who that might have been. Might have been Kel Beattie, actually.
and we've just had a huge train on for that effort. Don't think it quite warranted that, but
Yeah. Yeah,
there you go.
Mrs. G confirms it's Kel Beattie, the goal scorer. 7-5.
Yeah, game back on, 7-5.
And your prediction of a draw, Dan. Please tell me it's not going to go to overtime in penalty shots. Surely.
Wow.
Benton complaining about offside, but it wasn't even close.
Lisa,
Of course it was
Lisa
offside.
Calvert was on the ball there with that whistle.
Miles offside. So my theory of hockey players never ever agreeing with an official goes, Young did even contest and face off. Right, Bentham picks up. Richard plays it over. Tonnar, who goes down the left. Nice little pass in.
It's all Team White this period, Andy, so far.
Yeah, I would like to tell you all the goal scorers, but they've rubbed goals out. They've own goals. Goodness knows what's happened. Boyd plays it in the direction of Walker, but it goes under his stick. And
4 on 2.
It was 4 on 2.
It was 4 on 2. Oof.
Tonnar fancies it, takes the shot. Boyd again. And uses it himself. Thompson. Bailey that is, not Michael. There's a difference in age.
Oh, it was definitely not going to be Michael. Not skating that fast.
No, they're dislocating a hip or two. No party, no Boydie into the things, and Bentham just
There you
flattens
go.
him. And Boyd's deciding to have a go with Bentham.
Oh,
And
here
he
we
pulls.
go.
Yeah, Boyd and Bentham having a little go too. And
And he's dragging him along.
wedging him. And Boyd taking him to the bench. And yeah, just launching him at the side. I don't know what the officials are looking at, but
Well, the white bench looking for a penalty there, but I didn't see anything wrong with that.
yeah, that just shows sometimes that us commentators might be a wee bit biased. Shot comes in. As Bentham readjusts his clobber.
Good save from Grant again there. He must be thinking to himself, it's a testimonial, I shouldn't be this busy. Come on. Where's my defence?
Danskin and Shevlin talking tactics, actually serious tactics about where we're going. And Bentham trying to get Boyd's number so he can flatten him later on. Comes back out. Shevlin. Dunbar gets the assist for the Kel Beattie goal. Danskin's dispossessed. Backhanded pass out to the left. And Gary Russell there. Oh.
Everything but the finish there. Lovely move.
McMeekin just put it wide. Little turn or two.
Some nice skating.
Here do. Behind Gordon Hall. Here's Murray.
Here he is. Here's the machine, the goal machine that is Murray.
The difference between the two teams, eh? I'm going to get the shot off the back raffle soon. Shevlin. Nice pass.
Good save.
Yeah. Gordon Horn with a shot. White team come forward again. Shots wide, hits the wall. Greaveson plays it down.
Yeah. Coco dispossessed Gary Russell there, just centre ice. Russell went straight off for the change, but he almost staggered off the ice. I don't think he was through beer either. I think he was absolutely exhausted.
Oh, he's a goalkeeper, he doesn't normally skate up and down. White team loving that. Got the bench going.
There we go. Oh.
I'm trying to see who that is in the corner.
It's Arsenal who was on the deck. Yeah, Lewis Houston had him.
Houston. Gapper. White team on
It's
the
all
break
team
again.
white at the moment, this game.
Blues is the only defender. Comes back behind Scott Henderson. Kept him by Greaveson. Played in. A nice little pick up there. Scott Henderson looking for things to happen. Here's Senko. Keeper got a bit to that, I think. Crane fights for that. Will he get it out of the zone? No. White make a lovely move. Got a little chance here. Stevie Adams at the back door. Comes to Josh Greaveson though. Still White. Adams misses at the back. There's Gapper. Leaves the puck. Unconventional skating style, I would suggest. I think he thinks he's at public skating. Yeah. Bit of football there. There's blue team come forward. Churchill flattens the official. That wasn't good.
Yeah, it was Churchill. A little bit trying to stop an old tanker there, I think. It's like you say, momentum just carried him in.
Have you seen the size of John Churchill? If I tell Churchy that you said that he was an oil tanker, he'll flatten you.
I'm just saying that he looks about 300 pounds of pure muscle, that's all. Looks like he's been working out in the gym.
Well, I think he has a cycle shop, so yeah, if you're looking for a bike, he's the man. So, the equipment raffle. 41573 if that's the equipment raffle. Isabel, first time to ice hockey. Isabel, is this your first ever ice hockey match watching on stream, or are you here in the rink? It's normally a wee bit quicker than this, but I'm glad you're having a good time.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Isabel. It's like you say, don't let this fool you. Watch a Sharks game next season. Standard is absolutely incredible.
A shot comes in as well, wide, goes round the wall. 12 minutes left in the game. There's Mel Herchik, plays it to Tonnar. Tonnar cuts inside, he's looking for a goal. Takes the shot, but it's pushed wide. Comes back out, shot there. Good save again. Two good saves there. As Carruth comes forward.
He's gonna. Oh, I thought he was going to go around the back there.
Nah, Scotty Henderson's got him. Surely. Tonar's got him now. Tonnar corrals him.
There you go.
And Tonar's away.
Oh,
no!
Come on!
That's a rubbish
Come
call.
on, official!
Absolute mince. Disaster of a call there from Lisa Calvert. And she's going to say, no, I was right. No, don't blame it. Kind of do that to the guy on his testimonial game. Let him go clean through. I've never heard what that number was. So sorry up in Sharky's Barn if you're listening for the shot off the back. I'll see if Owen sent me a message. Sometimes he does. He's good like that. Right, I have had a message, but not from Owen. The message is from a Mr. Martin Grubb saying, do we want a guest on stream for 5 minutes?
I think that was a great idea.
Depends who it is. If it's Martin, no chance. Aye, of course we want a guest stream. Here we go. Oof. Oh, lovely. Oh, nice.
Great save. Great pad save.
Love it. So hopefully we can get... In fact, it's the young Caleb Grubb that looks to be managing the bench over there as well with his pal.
Yeah, he's waving his arms around like his old man.
No, Martin never waves his arms around. He's got his hands in his pockets looking glum most of the time.
I've seen him wave his arms around a few times.
Yeah.
Only officials, to be honest with you.
I was going to say only officials. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
It's a big 2-on-1 chance.
Boyd's back in defence. Nice little pass across.
It's fired wide.
And it's just didn't fall to Kel Beattie.
Yeah, Kel doesn't score from a yard out. He has to be further out than that.
He only scores world-class goals from the point, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like you say. He's more of a spectacular long ranger. Cranes through. Gapper's in the middle looking for it.
No, it's behind him though, isn't it?
It's a shocking pass to Gapper.
I think Arsenal got to stick to it. Here's Dunbar. Oh, goalkeeper covers up eventually. Here is Mr. Martin Grubb coming up to the guest commentary position. We'll do rock, paper, scissors to see who gives up our headphones.
I'll give up mine.
No, you give it yours.
I'll let you speak to Martin.
Because you spoke to Jamie. Is that how we're doing it?
That's the way we're doing it.
So just as Martin gets himself comfortable after ranging past everyone. Martin, 7-5 to the blue team. Your job's under threat, surely, because you've been assistant coach tonight and the head coach has done well, has he not?
Head coach has done a great job, yeah. I've been impressed with him. I think the only person that's not been impressed with him is Callum Hepburn because he left him on the ice too long. Him and Grant wanted to half it, and Carter made the tough decision as the head coach to keep him out a little bit more. So yeah, it's been fun. I think it's been fun. The boys have enjoyed it. Obviously, we're all here to celebrate one man. So
yeah, it's been a great event, hasn't he? I'm just disappointed that Calvert called the offside when he was clean through there. What was that all about?
It's a white team, so it must have been a mile offside.
Certainly was a mile offside. Here's Bailey through. Let's see what he can do. No, that was rubbish. Brilliant save by Scott in goals though. Bailey's going to say that he's knackered for playing for Scotland this morning. That's his excuse going to be. Here coming the other way. Gappa's in the middle. Here, back behind through the legs. No use. Yeah, what's Bailey's excuse for that? Surely you're going to keep him back for extra penalty practice for that one, surely?
Yeah, he's going to have, as you say, he'll have some sort of excuse for being tired, but I think we always tell him excuses are for the week, so.
Excuses are for the week. Oh, here's Galley coming forward. He plays it in. Oh, that's nice defence. Couple of comments on the YouTube channel. One from Leo Heggie says, new contract for Hairdo after that goal.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see Hairdo being able to play because obviously the biggest thing and the biggest concern all year has been that knee of his. So I think he's got a date now for his surgery. So
that's good.
It's nice to see him being able to play and contribute. And first and foremost, the most important thing is getting him healthy, and then we'll see what happens.
Well, Holmes had a few shots at goal, but Grant Scott's been great in goals, hasn't he?
Grant's a good goalie. I think he's a big guy, and that last little time he had with us, I think he learned to play a bit more aggressive and use his size. So yeah, he's been good. He's made some good saves.
What you thought of the officials tonight?
I never comment on the officials. You should know that by now.
not after the Telford incident.
I mean, Bentham through his stick, and it's a penalty shot all day long, and they never gave a penalty shot.
Said that at the time, yep. Oh, there's a goal. Adams. Stevie Adams scores. Right. Darren's been saying this is going to be a draw all night, and I'm like, does this go to overtime and penalties?
The truth be told, I don't think the players want that, because they've got a night out planned, and you know, to be fair, at the end of the period, someone come in and asked Struan if they wanted to. One of the officials actually said, you know, do you want to make some fun with some of the calls and whatever, and make it tighter? And he said no. He says no, let's just play and let's see what happens. So, you know, I think as players, your competitive nature just automatically jumps in. So, I still wouldn't be surprised if it is a draw, but I don't think it'll be intentional.
Well, Carruth just took Lewis Houston's helmet off. He's spent the last 20 seconds trying to get back on. Did you watch any of the under 19 games?
Yeah, I watched last night's game, and I watched a bit of this morning.
What did you think?
There was a lot of special teams. I don't think one team or the other played with 4 men for way too long, and I don't think that helped it as a spectacle. But I guess from a Scottish viewpoint, they've won the game and they've retained the trophy, so job done. But it wasn't
There's another goal. Guess who? Might only be the main man himself. Struan Tonnar. How many goals he scored for the Sharks in his career? It's a few, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it's one more to add to the list. You know, obviously a very long list, and as we know, he's the top scorer in the club's history. So I'm sure he'll probably try and put that on there in the competitive stats. So,
but he's not the top goal scorer if you go in games played, is he?
Oh, points
you know,
per, points per game.
Goals per game. I wonder who that is.
Points per game is Gary Russell. His points per game is actually Gary Russell. Because he played
2 or 3
5
games
I think that year, and he ends up with 9 points per game. It was a Division 2 year.
I'm loving your son giving it the team talk there at the timeout.
Well, you know, I think
and Thomas over the other side's giving it a bit as well, is he not?
Carter's clearly not happy with his team, and Caleb's joined in there, and Thomas is a bit more relaxed now, and you know they've got a bit of momentum behind them. So I don't know, you can say what you want, but these, the young coaches, they want to win as well. So
100%, 100%. I like the fact that they were all very dressed up, very well dressed, shirt, tie, the whole lot. It's
exactly
good.
It's sharp and it's professional, and it's a nice occasion for them as well. So it's nice to see them being part of it, and you know that's just a man Struan is, keeping them all involved. So
yeah,
they've embraced that.
Anyway, I was trying to get to the bit that your goals per game ratio is pretty cool.
Number 3, I think.
Number 3?
Number 3, I think. Richie Lamb, my old line mate, is just ahead of me, and then I think I'm 3 points per game, so it's no bad. It's no bad. I shouldn't really complain about being the third, because you could probably take Rusty out of there realistically.
You have to take Rusty out. Can't have that. I'm not getting it when you get 5 games and you go first.
Aye, it's one of them. Good luck telling Rusty that, but
I know. He's going to claim it every day of the week.
100%.
Well, here's Carruth got a puck. Tries to just bank it off the keeper. But I suppose the biggest question from today is there going to be any living with Ross Murray? 4 goals.
No, it's going to be tough.
Shevlin! Has he just put himself forward for that place in a forward line with a goal like that? Yes. Nice.
Listen, obviously after his accident, it's great to see Chevy back on the ice.
100%.
First and foremost, and then he'll enjoy that. I think the boys actually really enjoyed seeing him come in today, because we weren't quite sure how much he could play. But again, it's a measure of Chevy that he wanted to be here and take part in this. So
I spoke
to see him.
Absolutely. I spoke to him when I came in, and he was saying he was expected to be in hospital for 3 weeks. Only was in there for a week and a half, and he was just getting fit, and said he wasn't having too many flashbacks and things like that. So it was so good to see him. Right, Beatty's offside there by Miles. But yeah, no, it was good to see him, wasn't it?
100%. Like you say, when something like that happens, everybody kind of thinks, rightly so, health first, and there was a lot of worry around what happened with Keane, but you know, we're delighted that he's back, and he's more importantly he's back on the ice now and
Having fun.
clearly having fun. So yeah, it's, like you say, it's great to see that, and it's great for him to be back out there.
Well, you've seen the likes of Kieran Hare and Shevlin, who have obviously had injuries, doing well. That's what hockey's about, having fun. The white team are now in front. What's going on? You come over here to chat to me for a wee minute, and then it just goes, it turns to rubbish. What's going on? Have you been helping, Carter, or is it just that time out for the white team? Has that helped?
Yeah, I think it's probably whoever's drunk the least beer in between the periods probably going to be the better team this period. And
I got a row from the ice rink manager for suggesting that players would have been drinking beer. They're all perfectly sober, and there is no risk to health at all.
They're elite athletes.
That's exactly what she said to me, so I went my neck in a wee bit after that.
They're definitely athletes. They'll come, even at that, you can see that. I mean, you know, you got guys like Pav and Uri and Gaps coming back, and you know, I know between the three of them, they've not been on ice for at least 2 to 3 years, but the competitive spirit still comes back, and you know, it doesn't matter if you're Adam Reynolds. He was telling me that he's not been on ice for years, but he wanted to be here, and you still want to win.
What I've enjoyed, I was saying to Darren earlier on, that's just wide, was when you see two current Shark players playing against each other, they just up their intensity to try and get one over. So like Beatty and Arsenal have been great at each other's throws, just trying to get a bit of who's the best D-man there, eh?
Well, I guess it makes it even funnier when you know Arcee and Kel were partners this year as well. So it's not even just teammates, it's the
defensive partners. Exactly.
Probably means a little bit more than just the teammate side, and
bit of bragging rights, isn't it?
And then when you look at Boydie, it's tell us something that we don't already know, but Boydie looks like he's playing Game 7 of the Stanley Cup here, because he doesn't know how to play any different. And
part for the potential roughing against Richard Bentham when he took him at the bench, but we'll skip over that.
I think that was just the fun part for him.
I think it was because Bentham held him held him on the boards. Talking of Bentham, gonna have Brian. Rusty didn't like that, did he? Quite funny.
Yeah, look, I think
who's the better, Mikey Thompson or Bailey Thompson? Not right now, because obviously Bailey's the better player right now, but overall.
Like, I think Mike Thompson does not get the credit for being the player he was, because he was a phenomenal hockey player.
Absolutely.
I think if Bailey can have the career that his Uncle Mike had, he'll be doing all right. He was a really, really good hockey player, very underrated for back in kind of the prime of his career. Representing Great Britain, you know, one of the first for Dumfries, and you've got him and Bobby Chalmers out here that done that, is learning their hockey here. So yeah, Bailey's done really well, but you know, Mike's had a great career.
Well, there's Danskin with the puck and backhands it out to Struan. Tonnar. Back to Danskin. White team just quite happy to keep possession. Blue team need to score a goal here. And they've got just 2 minutes to do it. Now, is Carter going to pull the keeper at some point?
I hope so. I hope he can pull it and it works for him. Because that would be memorable.
Well, it's happened here a few times, hasn't it?
Yeah, like I think that sometimes it takes a special moment when you pull the goalie, like, but you got to trust that process, and I think that I think maybe I do it a bit more than most. I think my wife says that people in Ice Hockey UK still talk about the fact that I've done it twice. That's twice, both here against Hull and once with GB, where you pull the goalie and the goalie's gone.
Well,
now.
he's pulled him now. Let's see how we go. Shot comes in, loose. Goal! There you go.
There he is.
Carter, master technician. He gets the credit of that goal, surely.
You see it. I think Craig Mitchell on the bench is looking at both Carter and Caleb there as if it was purely their call. So you got to, and they look pretty pleased with themselves. So
just got to go and win it now.
Hey, you've got to have something about you to go and, as I say, trust that. So now the Whites have called the time out.
White. Right. It's tied 8 each. Imagine you're a coach. What do you do here?
Oh, I go and try and win it.
Of course you do. That's why we love you.
You know, I think the general consensus would be for both teams, let's not lose. That's probably how it should be, but
got to win it.
You know, especially in this environment where you're looking, going.
Reminds me of the Swindon game you played in Cardiff.
Yeah,
remember?
I remember that really well. Where
Peacock,
we kind of had that chat. Peake straight away said to me, "I can win this forward." As soon as we both kind of looked at each other and knew what I was thinking, it was yes, let's do it, and we score. And
then went on to win it.
I would not be surprised with a minute to go though if a certain number 51 scores a winner.
I would have to. I mean, that would be just fairy tale.
He's on the ice.
That would never happen in a testimonial game, surely.
He's on the ice, so there's maybe two scenarios here: an 8-8 draw or a.
Well, Beatty's trying his best. That's for sure. It's got to be a coast-to-coaster from Struan, surely, but no. Spear takes it back. Still on the zone. 45 seconds to go. Flipped out to the right. Picked up by Churchill. Bentham will face him. Tonnar's in there at the back. With Murray. Churchill's there again. Pick up. He's got plays at point. Churchill still has it. Plays it inside. There's a little break here. Beatty's away. Kel Beatty to win it. Saved by Grant Scott. Played forward, just 10 seconds to go. As Jordan McLaughlin's in goals. Young taps it. Oh, that's loose. Young could have had a chance there, but as the time expires, it's 8-8 here. What are we doing? Are we just saying that's it?
Look, I'm pretty sure if they do anything, it will be
just straight
I think
penalty
looks
shots.
like he just wants it to be called a tie. If anything, they go a shootout, but I don't see either player, either bench want to play overtime.
So it's going to be a tie. So thank you everyone for joining us. We'll stay with us just to give the final farewell to Struan Tonnar, the Mr. Solway Sharks. Martin, he's been your captain for many, many years. Do you want to tell us just a little bit about him and how much you admire the man?
It's really simple. It's the person first. The person, what this ice rink means, what this club means to him. I don't know if we'll ever see that again. I think it's the one club thing. You can look at his hockey ability is obviously there, his leadership skills, but just as I say, the person and just how much this meant. I think you use the word legend is thrown about a lot, but I think it maybe undervalues what Struan is here. One club, he's had highs, he's had a lot of highs. He's had some lows that he had to come back from, and it made him better and it made him stronger. But even through it all, he thought about his team first. I mean, the last two trophies, he never picked them up. He gave them to Richard Bentham and Gordon Horton because they were going to retire.
Because they were retiring,
and I think that little bits like that speak a just speaks so much about him. He's now obviously with the family. And I'm just proud of him. I think that he's developed from the kid that was in the rink, and obviously his mum worked here, so he was kind of always here, and then he's probably that little bit extra pressure as he starts to come into the senior team. And when I got here, he was one of the poster boys, as they called him at the time, and he wasn't quite sure if he was a forward or a defenseman, and we worked, and he worked hard at where he needed to be, and he's made a great career. He's made just a great lasting impact on ice hockey here. So he deserves every bit of credit.
How many people here for this game tonight? I mean, it's a good crowd for a testimonial game, isn't it?
100%. And let's be honest, it's the first one we've done, and rightly so. It should be him. And I know that he appreciates everybody coming. If we had a chat, him and I, just then the first, and he was quite surprised how many people are here.
Yeah.
And as I said that to him at the time, I was like, it just shows you how much you mean to people. It's right that people are here, and it's right that people have turned out, and everybody here, ourselves all included, all want to pay our respects and pay homage to the career he's had, and I say to not only Struan Tonnar, the Solway Shark, an ice hockey player, but Struan Tonnar the person. So I think, as I say, he deserves everything.
Yeah.
He's done and the one thing I think that's probably even more important is, I think the legacy lives on now, that he's given back. He's given back through not only his work in the facility, but his work with the younger kids. He's still, people can look up to him. He inspires the younger generation still. It's been an honour and a pleasure to have had him not only as a player but as my captain. And as I say, I'm proud of what he's achieved, and delighted that everybody's turned up and as they paid tribute to him. So
absolutely, I think it must have been about 600 folk here, there or thereabouts, I would suggest. Looking at it, there have been times when we played in NIHL, wonder wouldn't have been this many folk here for a game.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's testament to the whole club, and as I say, he's obviously massively been part of this, and he's helped grow this along with everybody else that's been a part of it. And even things like broadcasts like these and Sharks TV has been a massive part. Again, he's a huge supporter of these things, so yeah. I think ice hockey generally now in this region is growing. It's more popular. We can slowly but surely call ourselves a hockey town, and I think everybody from the facility to the club, to the players, to the volunteers, to ourselves can all take ourselves a wee pat in the back. But Struan's been a massive part of that. So
yeah, absolutely.
Fair play, but.
So a round of applause for both teams. Yeah.
I'm probably going to go and join this now, Andy.
Quite right. Thank you for joining us on.
Pay some tribute to him. And
absolutely. Thank you,
time
Martin.
with you guys. So
go back and try and claim your bench spot back, but you're going to have trouble because Carter and Caleb are good.
Maybe as long as he's got me something for free, a wee present, I'll be all right. But non Struan, he might not. So
might have a sweetie there. Thanks again, Martin.
Right, thank you, Andy.
So there's Struan's jersey, one of the jerseys. They're getting a favour of the shirt off the back jerseys. As Martin leaves us to join his team and the teammates and the players that he's had for many's a year here. As Struan gets his picture taken with a white shirt. And there will be online auctions up the stairs in the bar. Not going to be any post-match interviews from us because that'll take too long. So it's just going to be some stuff off the back, and there's a little sign coming on there.
To the supporters, to the volunteers, to the graphic staff, to the coaching guys, the guys in the box, the guys taking photos, Lisa Victoria, the guys on the bench. Thank you. It has been a long part of my life, and I will miss it sincerely. And I hope we go out to know what we've done in the future. And I love everybody. Thank you so much.
Struan speaking to the Ice Bowl.
Okay, Shark Tank, let's give Struan the send-off he deserves. This game has been fantastic. Please make as much noise as you can. We'll rip off this place.
Let's make some noise for Struan. And we stand in the commentary box. Clap our hands too. Why wouldn't you? Struan Tonnar, one club man, captain of the Sharks Slam team. First team in UK history to win everything at that level. And Struan was the man who captained it. Right, everybody breathe. It's emotional, isn't it?
And Shark Tank, please give it up for both our teams as they make their way off the ice.
A round of applause for all the players and all the legends that have been there. They're all going to get a picture taken in front of
As soon as they can, so get yourselves
everyone.
upstairs to the bar for your chance to get your hands on our game.
But I'd like to thank everyone who joined us on YouTube. Hope you enjoyed the game. Hope you enjoyed me and Darren talking rubbish. And I hope you enjoyed Struan Tonnar's testimonial game. It was a privilege to call it, Darren, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like I say, privileged to be here. It's like I say, look forward to this for weeks. We knew it was coming. It's not let anybody down. It's been a magnificent turnout from the players who have all turned up to honour Struan and his fantastic career. The town of Dumfries has come out. It's like you say, the rinks, plenty of people in here. It's just been a thoroughly enjoyable day. Really, really good. And I did call a draw. I did say it would be a draw.
You're a genius.
Not that there's a fixing, but it looked like there was a fixing that third period. No, really good. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Everyone have a great summer. And hopefully we'll see you all either in the rink next year with the Sharks or we'll see you on streams.
Absolutely, Darren. This is Andy Glenn, Darren Brady saying cheerio.